Okay, so back to another video, and I think today I will use this Essence 2+1 eyeshadow and primer. And this one is the pink one. They are pretty light though, so might become a bit clay-like. I don't know. But it's a long time since I tried this. I had them in the drawer for a while and I just cleaned up a bit and I thought I would try them again. And yeah, so why not? I will just use my finger for it maybe. Let's see. And yeah, I have full fringe again because I think I like it. So, yeah. Let's see. Ooh, it's like white. I think I won't put so much maybe. And it does dry down kind of. Actually, it doesn't look bad on the lid at all. It looks better on the lid than it does on the hand when you swatch it, like, I think. It feels very creamy and smooth. So, yeah, Essence have some real gems, I think, sometimes. If you're willing to try, you know. They, like, so affordable, like, in the back of a shop somewhere. But some of the things are really good. And why not, you know? Why not? Okay, so that's it. And now I have to figure out what I want to do with my eyes. I realize I don't have anything on my nails because I want to wait for tomorrow to fix my nails since we're going away for the weekend a bit. So yeah, that it will stay, you know, as nice as possible. Should I start with my brows today? I will probably do that, you know, off camera. I will just use this Ardell in dark brown. I really like this one. So I will do that with an angled brush and be back. I thought today maybe I will use again this Pat McGrath in these colors, but try and keep myself to these 6 here, maybe. You know, the more natural looking ones, and oh, those are so pretty though. I don't know, I might want to use one of these too, but I will start with these 6 here and see if I can manage. You know, maybe I can. But I think I need something a little bit lighter in the crease because that brown one is, what I remember, pretty dark. I know I'm becoming a bit redundant with this pink from the Safari palette, but there I go again. It's so nice though. It is very nice. So that's the pink. In the crease. Let's see now how this Essence primer will work. I don't think I used them with these eyeshadows, so. This pink is like perfection, but I know I've said it many times. Yeah. A little bit more of this one. And I used also the L'Oreal in the golden color in L'Oreal, the gel on my brows. I really like that one if I use the darker Ardell first, and then to lighten up a tiny bit on the tips of the, you know. It's not like I don't have light enough brows, you know. Yeah. I could use some of this in the crease as well. I think I will do that. Little bit of a darker color, but the same family. So I might go back and forth, you know. I'm trying to kind of keep it maybe here. Let's see. I should probably have a clean brush for blending. Otherwise I would get it really, really dark really fast here, as I'm kind of doing many times. So maybe just a little bit like that. Just a touch of it. And then I will go over to this palette and probably But this one is so pretty. I want to use this one also. It's also kind of reddish tone to it. But I think I will start with this brown and still make it a little bit darker. So this brown and the same brush and a little bit lower down because this one is darker. Like that, much darker. You know? This one is definitely not a crease color for me, like to begin with, at least. I want to try to be a bit lighter with my look maybe today. A bit more natural, something like that. Okay, so I'm just kind of swooshing it inside like this and trying to be a bit more light with everything. And in the end, it might be too light for the camera, so it looks like I don't have anything there. Inner corner, of course, it's kind of easy. I will do that one. Light golden kind of color. You just take a brush like this for it. So this feels so natural, I can't see it. Seriously, very natural. I might still, you know, change it and go all the way like always, but I really wanted to try something a little bit more subtle today. I'm taking it also here a bit and just, I think I will take now this one, this bronzy kind of color here. So a smaller brush. This one is natural bristles, I think. Maybe it's kind of golden, let's see. It's kind of a bronze. Yeah, it's a bronzy one. Bronze, but neutral bronze. You know, it doesn't have... Yeah, wouldn't you say? Oh, these brushes are so soft. From MaritMakeupManicure. They're so soft and nice. Okay, so in here. And where should I use the red one then? I wanted to use the red one. Also in the crease, but it has some shimmer in it, no? I think so. Now I'm already packing on, you see? I'm already starting to pack on. Now I need to. So a little bit of a blending again with the same kind of a blending brush that I took for myself. So I won't overdo, you know, without blending in between. It just looks so nothing in my eyes. I'm like in shock a bit because I don't... You see anything? Maybe I need to put my glasses on. I really want to use this one. But should I use that one here? Then I think it's too dark for that. But on the other hand, I can use this shiny one a little bit on top of it. Maybe that's what I would do. I think so. I would just use the other side of this brush that I used for this one. Which side is it? This one. And, whoa, okay, this one is pretty dark. Ooh. Whoa. I forgot that this one is so kind of dark and pigmented. Well, never mind. Let's just put it all the way up here. Ooh, I love those colors together actually. I'm blending it inside this one too because, of course. So smooth and so nice. Oh. And up here. Like that. And I took a little bit more of the pink from the Safari palette just to blend with that one a bit here. This is a very nice combo, Safari and this palette together. Because then you get the matte ones, like really matte ones and really shimmery sheen ones. If you know these palettes a bit, you know that these four here, especially these two, are like high gloss kind of shimmer sheen kind of thing. So to use the Safari or really matte eyeshadows together with it, I think is a very nice combo. Now I think I want to take the brown one from the Pat McGrath and this one from the Natasha palette, the Safari, in the outer corner instead of using the black, at least to begin with. Maybe the black just close to the lashes or something. I will try that. I'm using the same brush. So red one, red wine red, whatever you want to call that one, and these palettes are big, and this one together. And let's see what that will do. I didn't tap off or anything because I want it to be like saturated. Oh yes, that's what I want there. Instead of the black. That's dark enough and it's nice. Lifting it up again so I get it like, and then I'm just pressing in so I get it really saturated. Because it's not really dark colors, I mean for outer corner, like what I usually use. But I think that should be dark enough for this look. If I don't want to use the black every time, you know. Now this time I did it the other way around. First the brown and then the wine red. So I get, you know, the wine red on top. You know, like that. Because I want to have more of a red kind of thing going with it. Now this is so simple to blend. I don't even want to take another brush to blend it with, I think. So under the eye, this one is a little bit stiff, but I didn't find a better one right now, so I will use this one. I will start probably with the bronze one then. This one, then go in with that one, and then do again the mix with the Safari wine red together with this brown on the outer corner, just like I did on top, you know. I think I want to do the same. And again, I didn't tap off the brush or anything, I'm just kind of stamping it in a bit. Because this brush also is not the nicest, like I said, so it's a blush time brush. And it's natural bristles, but not a very nice one. So you kind of want to use it like carefully. And like this and not like this. If you use like this, it's really like scratchy. But if you use it this way, it's okay. Just stiff. Then the red one. Ooh, I love this color. Look at that. Okay, and it's also kind of wide, which I realize right now. Kind of wide. Actually, this color has a lot of orange in it when I put it on my eye. I don't see that in the pen. So I don't blend yet. I just continue. And I will clean the brush a bit and take the brown and the wine red from the Safari and do the same thing that I did here. I really like this combo. So I'm going to do that one in the outer corner and come inside a little bit more, maybe. Yeah, and then blend also the light one in here a bit because it looks a bit unblended right now. Okay, so this blend here, stamping it in. Oh, now I got more of the, little bit more brown maybe. Not that that one is bad by itself, it's really pretty, but I want to stay a bit the way I started, you know. This pointy brush, a little bit bigger and fluffier from Smashbox, I really like this one for blending under the eye and here in the outer corner without, you know, to mess it up too much. But I probably want to use in a minute the pink one also to blend here. So I will again take this pink one, of course, for the under eye area, you know. Just around all this. Then I will take the fluffier brush. This pink is so perfect for all this stuff. It's just perfect for doing all this. Like hooray, perfect. Hooray, hooray. And I feel a bit rusty with, I forget to talk. And, you know, I'm getting silent and I'm just enjoying my colors, and that's like, go home, girl. Like, what is this? So I really enjoyed this one. Now, I might want to go back to make this a bit stronger here because it's not black, you know. And I'm trying not to put black there because, you know, it starts to be a bit summery and I don't want to make it too smoky maybe. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can make a smoky in the summer. But I was thinking not to use black maybe. Maybe just a tiny bit here, close to the lashes, where it's like really looking like blonde hair. But I think I've come to the place where I want to use some of this one, maybe. I mean, it does shift to gold, so I don't know if it's gonna look like gold in the end if I put some here. I will take some for the, I would just use a brush and try with a brush if it will work. Hold those brushes in your hand. I'm taking this brush and I'm taking this one from here. No, not that one. This one. It's more pink, shifting to gold. And this is a synthetic brush now, so it's picking it up well, but let's see if it will stay on the eye, you know, well enough. I'm not tapping it off or anything. I'm just gonna push it in here. I think it might work. Like that, and a little bit what's left on the brush, like to take it up a little bit like this. I mean, it will look stronger if I use it wet, but I think it's strong enough. Just a bit more. Down here. Like that. That's really pretty. I think it took out more of the pink now when I have, you know, the red one under. That's what I was hoping for, but I didn't know if it's gonna be like that. Maybe it depends on the lighting, which way I turn the head also. I mean, because those colors are very like duochrome, so it just might be, you know, depends where I turn my head. I really enjoyed these colors, these eyeshadows in these palettes. Like, they're all really good, but these are like the most special ones, I think, if already. And I know there's other brands that have these kind of colors probably, but here we don't get, you know, all the brands and everything, so that's why I thought this one will be really, really nice, and it is. So a little bit blending, not too much maybe, just like that. I need to make it darker. A tiny bit here, I think. A little bit darker needs to be. Also because this brush is like so stiff and funny. Ugh. A little bit more of the brown and the wine red here. Yeah, like that, it's better. Same here. Yeah, I like that better. And then again, where is that brush? Here it is. This one, just around. I'm not gonna touch it much. A little bit with this brush maybe, because still some blending, like outer, in the outer part, but not, I'm not gonna go inside because there's no use for that. I don't see any use to go inside here and blend here. Just here it looks a bit splotchy. If I can do something about that. I will just use this one here in the corner for, you know, cleaning up. It's a little bit more pink than the one I thought to use, but it's also a bit darker. So I don't know if it's the best, but I will just do it anyways. Same brush, saturate it with it, and go around with that one here as well. Yeah, I think maybe that was a better idea than to use the really yellowy light. Go around with this one everywhere too and get it a little bit softer still. So I decided to use this Azuki Red from Shiseido in the waterline to tightline with, just to get a little bit more of a red kind of tone going over there. And maybe not black. I hope I can get away without using black except for the black mascara. Let's see if that will work or not. I wonder if this will work on this foundation and with this eye. This Bloom palette from Natasha Denona. Or will it be just far too much? Well, we give it a go. What can it be, you know? What can it be? I'm using a funny brush like this. This one doesn't work for anything for me, so I will try it for something like the cream from here. And this is from Ashley Waxman. It's an under eye concealer thing, but you know, the thing is bigger than my face almost, so don't know why I got this one. Kind of silly of me. Let's try and get some of this out from here, if it will work. Oh yeah, there it is. Just slightly like that maybe. Not so strong. And then some of the red one. Hey, maybe this brush is good for this. And it has a purpose in life. Ew. Okay, this is getting strong really fast and not in a nice way. Okay, that helps. That helps. Now can I put a bit more? And again, sponge. I have more here, right? Well, maybe it's enough like that even. I sure don't need to take a lot of this red one on my skin tone. I'm telling you, this one is for real. Yeah, I will probably, should I continue with this one? I will continue with this one. Okay, so I will go in with this one a bit with a fluffier brush. Do a fiber like that. Tiny bit like that, maybe not so much. And probably use this one too in the same way, you know, just in the same way. In a fluffier way, not so precise. So I powdered pretty much here and in the middle. And I left all this the way it was. And I didn't powder on the under eye concealer either because it kind of sets by itself. Okay, so I used a MAC Soar lip pencil and this lipstick from Estee Lauder in 120 Desirable, like that, a lighter muted kind of pink. You know, after I fill in my lips with this one, on top of them this, then they kind of more okay than by themselves. They're really drying those, I feel. Like, and they're not even matte, you know. So, yeah, not a big fan of those. YouTube made me buy it. Well, stupid, yeah. So I think that's it for this look. And as you can see, this is kind of my way of a little bit making it easier to wear a lot of eyeshadow nowadays, since, you know, it starts to be a little bit tricky. And especially when I like all this glitter and shimmer and all this stuff, you know, when I have it like this, you can really see also the difference between the eyes. One is really hooded and, you know, a lot of stuff on my eyes. So even though this is a really wearable look, I think. This makes it easier for me to wear it. So that's what I think anyways. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Use all your colors.